So here's the deal. Tomorrow's my birthday, we're going to Nelspruit, and I need to look good. I live on a farm and going out is kind of a big deal. The only excitement I have. So I asked my friends and my family to send me some of the best makeup looks that they could do on this little picture thing that I found so that I could try it and wear it. But that is not the only thing that's gonna happen in this video. I'm gonna tell you about a movie that I recently watched. And why am I gonna tell you about this movie? I think it's because I want to help you. The first look I'm going to be trying is a look that Jackie sent me. Thank you so much, Jackie. Okay, so the movie is called Between Worlds, starring, obviously, the one and only Nicolas Cage. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've only seen a few Nicolas Cage movies in my lifetime, and I've enjoyed quite a few of them. I mean, a lot of war. But that may have been because of Jared Leto, The Ghost Rider, Con Air. Now, when I saw this movie poster, I thought this movie was going to be about something completely different. Like, even the trailer made me think like this was a thriller-ish movie about life and death and maybe a little paranormal, maybe some life lessons.
The universe giving me a second chance.
So this movie starts off with a woman fully clothed underneath a frozen like lake area. Okay, she appears to be not alive anymore. But then you see another girl from like the bottom swimming up towards her, trying to like, I don't know, she screams like no, and then it cuts to the next scene. Then Nick Cage close-up boot in water shot as he walks away to the store. And then he's in his truck again on the phone. And then you see a woman getting abused, and then he stares, and then a butt crack. This is all in the first 4 minutes of the movie. So I am finished with the first look, the pink look, and yeah, I kind of like it. It's subtle, and it's good. Also, this is funny. Last week I painted myself green for a photo shoot that kind of failed, but also didn't kind of came out cool. And I got a really bad allergic reaction to the paint, and here I am still messing with my face. So clearly don't follow by my example. You know what I realized? I should have done like one eye, like one look, because ow. So in the store, because now he's back in the store, Nick, who looks like he smells funny, hears a commotion, and naturally he follows it. And the girl that we saw a few minutes ago without any explanation getting abused is back in the shot, in the frame. So this is the next look. This look is from Izzy. I feel like on the red carpet, you know, like, where's your look from? Or what are you wearing? I'm wearing an Izzy on my face. Or that she knows is something in my eye. Ow. So he saves her life, and he makes sure that she knows that he saved her life.
I saved you.
She then storms off, and then he creepily follows her to her car. Hey, don't do that. And he says,
The state troopers are coming. I'm gonna need you to explain what just happened.
they are? Who called them? I mean, I know you didn't call them. Was it the butt crack guy who called them? And if he did, how would you even know? She then gets this phone call, and then after the phone call ended, she proceeds to tell this complete stranger that looks like he smells like cigarettes about this very personal phone call. It doesn't stop there. She then proceeds to ask this complete stranger if he has any kids or a family.
Oops, they're dead.
It would be at this part in the conversation where I will politely yet hastily remove myself from the situation. But I'm not in this movie, so.
Could you give me a lift to Mobile?
My eyes don't already hurt. What are you talking about? The next next look I'm gonna be doing is by Trisha. Thank you so much, Trisha, for using simple light colors because the last few did not do that. So during the ride to the hospital with this complete stranger she just met, we all learned that Julie, that's her name, what happened to her? That made sense. Don't overthink it. So it turns out that she was actually the girl in the beginning of the movie, the one that died. Okay, so she died, and while she was dead, she had some sort of an out-of-body experience, right? And then she saved herself. And she has been asking people to choke her ever since. So by trusting people to choke her almost to death, she has discovered that she has this ability to travel between worlds and guide souls back to their bodies. I feel like this is the part where I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now that this is not a thing. Please do not let strangers choke you to death, especially not in a public restroom or in a garage bathroom. And do not take rides with strangers. Also, I'm assuming that she was looking for her daughter's soul, right? Because she was asking the guy to choke her and her daughter was in the accident and all of that stuff. So why is she asking someone to choke her at a garage? Wouldn't her daughter's soul be at the hospital with her daughter? While she's explaining all of this to Nicolas Cage, he's just like, oh, okay. Like 5 minutes after he literally just said this.
I'm very sorry about what happened to your daughter, but this strangling business is insane. You are aware of that, right?
So cigarette-smelling Nick and Julie get to the hospital, and Billy, that's the daughter, has this huge emergency / life-threatening situation happening, causing Julie to get Nick to choke her. But honestly, the whole scene just looks like a really dodgy drug deal.
Maybe here. Okay? It's okay. It's just... Can you do it?
Do it?
Now? Please. It's just I don't have a lot of time. I can bring her back, but I need your help. Okay? Please.
So Julie goes between worlds, finds Billy, and it works. But Billy starts acting weird from the get-go. Can you see that's purple? No, you can't see that's purple. I just look like I have crazy eyebrows. So I put mascara on the one side so we can actually see what it looks like if I have eyelashes. So this is a look. Trisha, I hope you're excited. I am kind of. After they save Billy's life, Nick and Julie decide to go to Julie's house, and some very unnecessarily loud R-rated things happen. 3 days go by, Nick is still there, Billy is home, and she's still acting like super weird. She's like flirting with Nick and she's saying some really weird stuff. So clearly something's up, right? Other stuff happen, like
Hold daddy tight.
Giddy up.
this one dude has like an entire conversation with Julie whilst looking straight at the camera, which was fun. So the next look is from my cousin Corlia, so thank you so much for participating. I am most definitely, without a doubt, not gonna get my eyes to do that at all, but I'm gonna try, and I'm pretty sure it is the thought that counts. So Nick goes back to Julie's house, and they like dance and they smoke weed and some more very unnecessarily loud R-rated stuff, whilst Billy watches, which is weird. We also have like 50 minutes of the movie left, and I didn't say 15, I said 50, 50. So just like, I don't know, keep that in mind. A few other things happen that genuinely confuse me, like when Julie jokingly says something to Nicolas Cage and he mockingly laughs, but I mean, just see for yourself.
Gonna make it back?
Another thing is when she asked him if he would like a beer, and he responds with,
Want a beer?
Does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock?
does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock? I'm pretty sure a simple yes or no would have sufficed. So it doesn't even look a little like the picture. So Cordelia, so sorry. The colors just kind of mushed into one. So the next look is from my friend Lene, and she is an actual makeup artist. She's the professional I mentioned in the previous video. Now for the twist in the movie, because you know it's whilst Julie was out doing something for Nick because he owed some money, like $500 or something, to his trucking company, she went out and paid it for him. Don't know why, but she did that. Billy tells Nick that she's not really Billy. She's actually his wife. So when Julie was doing the whole thing whilst she was between worlds, her soul went into Billy's instead because she's like obsessed with Nick and she wants to be back with Nick. She was very upset because Nick used to work all the time. So she's like, I want to be back with Nick. So she grabbed Billy's body. These are definitely not even, but I have tried my best. Lene, thank you so much for your look. After she gives him this information, some more very unnecessarily and loud R-rated things happen. So Julie starts to figure some shit out, I think. I'm assuming she does, because she then meets up with one of her friends that we briefly saw in the beginning of the movie, who somehow also knows about her ability to go between worlds. And apparently this nurse knows that Julie put the wrong soul in Billy's body. Don't know how she knows, but she knows. So the next look is from none other than the very beautiful, very popular, very cool Kiki Doo. Thank you, Kiki Doo. While this is all going down, Nicholas is at home and doing some more unnecessary and R-rated things to his girlfriend's daughter. This movie should be called Between Thighs because, wow. Julie then comes home and walks in on them doing the dirty, and Nicholas then runs after her and proceeds to explain to her why what he just did is okay.
Sorry to say this, Billy is dead. That is Mary.
Kiki, I really like this part of the look. However, this just makes me look like someone slapped me in the face. Hey, so next time if you ever hear me say something about doing different makeup looks on the same day, please stop me because this hurts. The next look is from Crystal, and her birthday is also tomorrow, so happy birthday, birthday twin, and maybe I'll see you on a ship again soon. Crystal, I really like this look, and I think if I get some liquid eyeliner in the near future, I will recreate it yet again. And to quote your quote that you gave me when you sent me this picture, real eyes, real lives, real lives. So I saved the best and most complicated eye look for last. So thank you so much to Daniel, my brother. Julie and one of Billy's friends decide to go to Nick's old house too. Now, how did they know that that was where they were? Good question. Julie actually told Billy's friend to choke her.
You have to choke me.
Then she used her magical, spiritual, between-world GPS powers to find them. The choking worked. They barge in there and then they kind of draw guns on each other, and it's just a super intense situation, right? And Billy / Mary / I don't know, decides that this is now the perfect time to inform Nick on what really happened the day their house burned down. She started the fire because she was planning on killing their daughter, okay? She didn't want to kill herself, that was an accident. So she wanted to get back at Nick. So she wanted to kill the kid and hurt him because he works and provides for the family and he's never at home. Like, she repeatedly tells him, like, I don't do well without you, I don't like it when you leave me alone, blah 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 blah. He then responds with,
You never hurt.
Julie jumps Billy but Mary. Billy but Mary then shoots Julie, causing her powers or her whatever to heighten, taking her between worlds. She then takes Mary, locks her up in Spirit Prison with her spirit daughter who she killed, which frankly I think is kind of fucked up, because why would you lock the daughter in there too? She didn't do anything. Okay. Anyway, so then she puts Billy back inside her body and then she dies. So Billy wakes up and then she sees her mom next to her on the couch dead. Nick is in the other room losing his mind. He's holding that box thing and he just keeps yelling, Sarah, Sarah, which is his daughter's name, by the way. And then he starts to crawl, like. He then takes some gasoline, pours it all over his body, and proceeds to light his very last cigarette. And then he burns. Peacefully, I might add. Not a peep, just burns. So the movie ends with a little flashback of teenage Nick shooting his abusive father. And that's the movie. I think I left this movie with more questions than I did when I entered the movie, if that makes sense. So thank you so much, Daniel, for this eye look. I want to say nice things, but it's hard. Regarding the movie, I watched this movie so you don't have to, I guess. I don't know. If anything, you can take a lot of things from this movie and respond to people online, because there's a bunch of things that happened in the movie where I was like, I can use that as like a gif or something, because it's funny. There's like a lot of funny things. Thank you so much for watching me destroy my face on camera. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. And please subscribe and like this video if you want to. Also, if it's your birthday tomorrow on the 29th of July, happy freaking birthday, and happy birthday to me.